Alright, welcome back. Anyway, so most of y'all probably know. Most of y'all. So anyway, a lot of people want to know how to make like 3D textures like this, kind of like this 3D with reflections and stuff like this. You know, it's not that hard. I recommend using the textures from BumBum-GT because they do look like this, and I'll teach you how to set them up. So I'm gonna just really quickly make a plane here. So first, you want to get your material, whatever material you want to use. I'll just use, for example, I'll just use the bricks. So first of all, you download it, extract it, obviously. Now, all you want to do is kind of just select the ambient occlusion, the color, the normal maps, which are blue, and the roughness. Now, you want to put these in your textures folder, or whatever folder you have for images. I have a textures folder. Alright, so now that you're in here, you want to select those materials you just made. So these materials, you just want to hold shift and then select all of them. Then you want to click low quality, 512, point no filter, and then apply. This is default for each one. And now you basically just want to drag in the colored one onto the material, so it'll look like this. You want to go here, turn this down, turn this down. Well, if you have a floor like this one, you want to keep those on and just turn all of these up, so it'll look like this. But if you have bricks like me, then you turn both of these off and then both of these down. So with these images you have here, the normal maps, just place them in there, fix now. This one goes in here. It'll look like this. Now, you want to, this is the roughness, it just goes on metallic, so kind of look like this. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure this goes in height map. Yeah, okay. Anyway. So the ambient occlusion map, and then it'll make it a little darker. You can edit it right here. I recommend keeping it all the way up just for more depth. And the tiling, you can just set things 0.5, which is recommended for me. But like, if your wall is big, then like 0.5. But if your wall is like small, like this one, I recommend like 0.7, kind of. Maybe like this. And if you're using like default planes, like 2, it looks better. Or just 1.5. Like that. So it'll look like this. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's kind of it. And now we'll do one more for the reflections. So basically, you have to do the exact same thing we just did here. But for example, we'll take my metal, like this one, will take my metal. So as you can see, it has everything set up with the normal maps, the metallic map, and everything. Make sure you have a metallic map, because if not, it's gonna look kind of strange. So now that you have this, all you want to do is turn the smoothness all the way up. Okay, you want to keep that all the way up and turn both of these on, as here, right here. And now you want to create a child, or just a child of the map, or whatever. You can put it anywhere. Just make a reflection probe. Now it'll turn like this. Now when you click this, it'll do this. So you kind of click that, it'll bake, and now it'll kind of reflect off objects like that, kind of like the sun and stuff, you know. It'll just, it's just reflections, and that's basically how you make 3D stuff. If you want them to look a little taller, which I recommend not doing in a Gorilla Tag fan game because it kind of looks ugly, you just do that. It does that, that's why I don't recommend it that much, but I just keep it down, and it works totally fine. The normal maps are mostly the only thing that you should have to make them look 3D. You shouldn't have anything else, so if you're making a horror game like this, it'll look kind of like this. And I'm pretty sure it only looks ugly on here because of the tiling. So if I just copy and paste this one, drag it on there and turn the tiling up to like 3 or something, it'll look kind of like this. And the reflections don't change, by the way. It's the exact same reflections. So yeah, that's basically how you make 3D textures and like stuff like that. So you have like this floor here that reflects, and you have your usual, right? Your usual stuff, and you can do. Let's see a good example. I mean, the good example I just showed you. You can do stuff like this. I have 2 reflection probes in here. Actually, no, I have 1 in here. Just 1, and then the second one, I'm pretty sure it's for level 2 for in there. But in here, it's just 1, and you can just place it here, and it'll reflect everything. You can set them to real time, but that will lag your game out like really, really bad. So I recommend just keeping it on baked, and it gives you the exact same results, but just like not real time reflections. So if something changes in your scene, it won't change in the reflection. So I recommend just keeping it on baked. It's better with like performance and the usual, and it works the exact same way. So yeah, that's basically how to make 3D textures, and yeah, I'll see you next video. Bye.